Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Roushmore, and I'd like to welcome you back to the 2023 Pokemon Crystal Full Item Randomizer Tournament. We are in the final Swiss round. This is going to be a 1-4 match of Zaruvyen and Pytlovan. So I would like to just welcome you. Hopefully both of our runners have a pretty decent time and have a little bit of fun. Our countdown has in fact started in real time, so obviously in stream we're a little bit behind, but we are going to go ahead and get into that relatively quickly. Like I said, they are in fact 1-4. Both of these players are eliminated, so this is a matchup for pride. And I really hope that our runners do take pride and want to do really well. I understand Zaruvyen did make a mention that he is involved in one of the other tournaments. I actually don't remember which one it is. Maybe I'll ask him about it when we finish up here. And we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Anyways, we are gone. Let's take a look. Actually, we need to play. Oh. That's not what I was ready for. I actually don't remember how to do it. Help, Braylon! Anyways, I think we're working on that. Yes. All right, perfect. And we're using Zaruvyen. First item is not anything beautiful. Not anything that we need. We're just gonna go ahead and move on. Was it oh. Anyway, let's take a look at what our starters are. We have Tinkler, nice. Lapras, that's okay. Charizard, okay. That'll be pretty decent in the early game. It's not too bad. It's got some weaknesses, you know, weak to water, weak to electric, weak to rock. Waterfall. Okay. That actually is not a bad move to have on Charizard right off the bat, especially if you believe that you're going to go for a main switch early on. Teaching Waterfall isn't a bad idea. We have Thunder Punch and Earthquake. Ooh. Nice. That's something to keep an eye on. First item is a Super Repel. That's kind of useful. You can either have it as a bag clogging item until you potentially buy Super Repels later, should our runners choose that option. Zaruvyen, going into the Cherry Grove Pokemon Center. You don't actually have to do that in this ROM. Once you hit Cherry Grove City, actually, I don't know if it's a vanilla behavior or just a Crystal Vanilla behavior, or if it's a Speed Choice behavior, I should say. But your warp is set in Cherry Grove City as soon as you enter it. So, Base Dog believes that it is vanilla. So I'll go ahead and take somebody's word who knows more about the game than I do. I'm here for the randomizer. I'm not gonna lie. I have never fully played through. Yes, that's not a lie. I haven't fully played through Crystal as a vanilla game. I got most of the way through. I actually got into Kanto, but I was very young, and I don't think I ever beat Red. So anyway, so far, a couple of small items. There's nothing really too much other than that Waterfall, which isn't useful right now, per se. Both Zaruvyen and Pytlovan. Pytlovan finds Mewtwo. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that is... Ooh... We'll see. It's got Spark. That's a good start. That's not too shabby. That's... Oh, man. Wow, really unlucky. Mewtwo paralyzed and half health, breaking out of 2 Pokeballs in a row? Wow. Dang. What are the odds? Considering that full health and no status is a 1 in 3. I don't know how badly it stacks in the catch rate. But anyway, so Pytlovan has a Mewtwo. That's pretty decent. I'm curious if Pytlovan will switch, and will they teach Waterfall? That's something. Because if you believe that you're going for a full game main, perhaps holding off on teaching Waterfall isn't what you would consider in the books. We shall see. Obviously, we know that it's got Spark, Scratch, Curse, Counter. It's not too bad of a moveset, but the other thing is, it's level 3. You're going to be running into all the other encounters. So, and as we've observed from Zaruvyen's side, there's not a lot of EXP to be had on this path. Why aren't you healed? Did I miss something? Alright, so you have Rock Smash inside the Dark Cave. That's curious. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and teach the Waterfall to Mewtwo, perhaps expecting to switch mains later on. And as we know, there's a level 15 Kabutops here inside Dark Cave. So one of the things is, if your Pokemon is Flamethrower, oh man, okay, that's gonna make, that is where we're gonna start seeing a real decision. Because there's only one TM01 in the game, you know that there's only one Flamethrower. Do you teach that Flamethrower to Charizard? I'm genuinely curious to see what we end up doing. Because that's, I mean, it's, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself, but at the same time, it's a flamethrowing Charizard. Who could say no to that? I don't know what direction we're gonna go as Pytlovan picks up his TM08. We'll opt to not check any of the Rock Smash encounters and just go ahead and barrel on out of here. Alright, looks like Zaruvyen is gonna stick with the Charizard. Again, it might not be the worst thing, you know, it's Stab Flamethrower. This is genuinely curious. Yeah, I don't know. Because Move Deleter is in Blackthorn, if you wanted to go that route and potentially teach Surf instead. There's no guarantee that you'll even get to Blackthorn. So, that's not exactly something that you would imagine doing. Also, we didn't see Zaruvyen check the escape rope chamber, did we? I don't think we did. Neither of them did. Okay. Ooh, we have a Rainbow Wing. That's fun. Perhaps an early game Morty Force? Question mark. So we haven't seen what's in the Ruins of Alpha. Not yet. Yeah, so, and given again the fact that Pytlovan hasn't taught Flamethrower to the Mewtwo, I'm imagining that Zaruvyen sees the Charizard as a long-term main, whereas Pytlovan might not see the Mewtwo with its slower EXP curve, might not consider it a longer-term main, perhaps. We'll be able to get a better, yeah, we'll be able to get a better idea here in just a second. So that's, yeah, that's pretty interesting. But regardless, you do have a Charizard, and we have a Mewtwo on the other side. We don't know, obviously, we don't know what any of the other TMs are. I think we might have seen one, but it was like Sand Attack. Thunder Punch? Oh no. Encoring Charizard into its weakest move. I mean, we'll see what the last one. It's Swag Cargo. Alright. Yeah. Zaruvyen definitely sees the Charizard as a full-term main. Psybeam! Yo, that's sick! No way! That's even better for the Mewtwo. Are you kidding me? Stab Psybeam with power points. That's nasty. Oh. Alright, I didn't mark the Rainbow Wing on Pytlovan's side, but Pytlovan is beyond the area where they should have picked up. Y'all are dumb. Cheer the Mewtwo on. Anyways, Charizard fans, you can... Yeah. Alright, well... Anyways, this Charizard is, like, absolutely tearing through everything in his path. That cropping's a little tight, is it? Let me really quickly... Really quickly... There we go. Okay. Maybe that will be a little better when it updates, because the hour mark might cut off a little bit of Zaruvyen's timer. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Anyways, I didn't see what was on Faulkner, but I didn't hear the jingle, so I don't think it was anything too important. It was a revive and TM28 dig. Okay, that's not too bad. Means that we don't have to... That's not the slot you need to be putting dig in. You need to be putting dig either in the second slot or the first slot, depending on... Yeah, there you go. Whether you're placing it on Flash and Fly Slave or not. As Zaruvyen does go and fix the mistake. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to Dark Cave. Okay. Alright. So we have a Yanma egg. That's fine. It'll be our second HMO friend for both runners. But that's actually insane that Pytlovan hatched, like, immediately. What are the odds? It's like 1 in... Is it 256 or 128? Number of steps in between egg steps. But yeah, so it looks like both Pytlovan and Zaruvyen are going to go for the dig option. There you go. I was like, don't leave. You haven't got everything yet. We're gonna deny swag cargo here. Alright, you can't... Yeah, you have to escape rope. Dig does not work here. Dig does not work for the escape rope chamber. It's not escape the chamber. No, it's purely escape rope. Alright, candy... Radio card. That's nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and Zephyr Badge. Alright, that's actually really convenient timing to get the Zephyr Badge before you leave, Violet. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Pytlo... Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's so mean. Okay, well, obviously we have the Zephyr Badge. And we know where Fly is. That's so mean. That's actually really mean. So we know that we'll be getting HM05 Flash sometime in the future, maybe the near future. I hope we find it before we like head back to Kenya, but otherwise, like that's a really big boon for Zaruvyen. That's actually a little bit insane how lucky that is. Anyways, Zaruvyen has Fly, and we'll be heading towards Zalia. Hopefully not forgetting to do the cave. Okay, good. We'll be picking up the radio card and the Yeffer badge. Oh, that's not cool. So you'll have 1 Flamethrower TM and 2 Fire Punch TMs in circulation. Because TM47 is one of those that we actually have 2 of. Radio card. Max Elixir. Yeffer badge. TM16 Twister, that's not gonna do much for us. Alright, so Onion Cave, kinda dull for now, nothing really crazy going on. Ooh, a Knugget. Alright, so we have a little bit of money. That is something that has been sorely lacking in this early game, is there's not entirely too much money. Oh, never mind, I lied, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so we have 3 money-making items. That's fair. Zaruvyen playing like this is a crazy scene, and making sure to check all of the hidden items. I guess we've noticed a few more berry trees plucked than the average bear, although neither of our runners picked the first one. Which one is it? Yes, actually, that is a good point. Yeah, so Squirt Bottle. Squirt Bottle is also going to be involved at some point. Uh-oh. That's a spinner for Zaruvyen. Oh, unfortunate misses. Mewtwo on Tyranitar. Yeah, so now Zaruvyen, seeing that there's in fact another, that there's a Fire Punch. I'm curious if that's gonna influence. Did we teach Flamethrower to this Mewtwo yet? If we didn't, I can't imagine that we wouldn't see at least a Fire Punch teach in the near future. But I thought we did, so. No, we haven't. So it's possible we see if... Well, no! Never mind. Given the moveset, we actually don't have a reason for fire coverage on this Mewtwo. Never mind. No, we really don't. Whoops. Sorry, even forgetting to talk to Kurt before. No, not forgetting to talk. I'm looking both directions at once. We're gonna focus on one side. Pytlovan is finished with Slowpoke Ball. This is what it's called. I got you. I'm here. I'm paying attention. I just woke up. Alright, we're gonna go gym first before Forest Rival. Grand Bull. I understand you're going for super effective like hits, but this is a Mewtwo. Like, it's gonna be powerful enough to just kind of crush everything regardless. I don't know why you're going for Rolling Kick so much. I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's Fly logic dictates that you will get Squirt Bottle and Flash at some point in the near future. You're not gonna get it going through Blackthorn, logically. That's not how this version of early Fly works. So that's We're just gonna go ahead and put that to rest. Rolling Kick's like 85% accuracy. And by 85, I mean 0. It's just incredibly unfortunate. Ooh, a Gengar. That's nice. Zaruvyen, when he gets there, is going to be able to just Earthquake it, so... Bugsy looks to be like, no ma... Yum, 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 yum. Bugsy has the Volcano badge. That's nice. Alright, so we're 2 badges in. It's not too bad. And we know at some point we'll be getting HMO5, so that's not a guarantee for another badge too quickly. But we also haven't seen either the score bottle or the pass. So right now we are running out of areas to be able to check. A Thunderbolt Lapras. Alright. That's cute. That is adorable. Charizard does have, you know, the move advantage against Lapras, having Thunder Punch instead of Spark. But, you know, Mewtwo's special attack advantage is just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. It's, yeah, it's huge. It's not even close! Oh! Dodging 2 Thunder Waves! Wow, this Charizard, like, getting it done, you know? And the Rhyhorn's gonna fall to a pair of Earthquakes. And that's that. Alright, nothing so far in this sequence. We'll see what Charcoal's holding. See if it's anything. There's the HMO5 flash. Like I said, it was bound to happen fairly quickly. Hopefully that means at some point Pytlovan gets the feeling to go back and check Dark Cave Violet side sooner rather than later. But for the time being, he is in the lead, basically by those checks. So, meanwhile, Zaruvyen does have to go back and fight Bugsy in order to get Volcano Badge. Gonna go opt for the dig. That's actually slower than running yourself out. So, okay. There's the HMO5 on Zaruvyen side. Sorry, I think I'm mixing up names again. Another Ultra Ball. So far, nothing yet. I'm still looking. Still looking for progress. It's another nugget. It's nice to have, especially right here before your next shopping experience. We'll see. I can't imagine that either runner's gonna be chomping at the bit to see what the TMs are. Neither really need them right now. Maybe Zaruvyen decides to take a peek just to see if there's like ice coverage. But I don't know, I think you like Surf, Flamethrower, Thunder Punch, and Earthquake. I actually wouldn't be surprised if neither runner checks for what these TMs are. Nope, it looks like Pytlovan's gonna go ahead and take a peek anyway. Maybe, perhaps, hoping to find a Thunderbolt. That's a growth. That's nice. Not as useful, I guess. I mean, you don't have a whole lot of money as Zaruvyen picks up the Volcano Badge. There is a potential, yeah. Teleport, excuse me, Teleport is an option. Teleport, Self-Destruct, moves of those capabilities. Charizard also tried to learn Growth? Oh my goodness. I missed that. Boomerang Aeroblast. Okay, those are actually really sick moves if you end up finding a high-level main in the very near future that has a that's a physical attacker, because those are really sick moves. Boomerang is 90% accurate. Aeroblast is 95% accurate, but they're both incredibly powerful. Are they actually both 100 base power? Or is Aeroblast... I mean, essentially, Boomerang is 2x50s. So it will deal more damage on average than Earthquake will. Just because of how damage rolls work. That's a calcium. Yeah. Pytlovan is just deciding, you know, I'm good on money for now. It's not worth having that cutscene later on. And you're gonna go ahead and just shift out of it. Alright, both our runners have now reached the same point. I think Zaruvyen is trying to get some more money before going to the mart, because I don't think he's gone to the mart yet. There's nothing in the mart. Yeah, so Zaruvyen is gonna... I think there's a potential, because Zaruvyen is heading to the mart after this, that they just go ahead and accept the... Okay, no. Okay. Maybe just didn't even see it. Either way, no calciums. And we're just gonna go ahead and check out... You know what? This might actually be an Aeroblast Teach. This might be an Aeroblast, yeah. I'm not surprised, yeah. Actually, that makes sense from a Charizard perspective. You know, now you actually have a dual stab in Charizard. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Alright, so at this point, Pytlovan is gonna go ahead and fight Whitney. Zaruvyen is gonna find Fire Spin, and I think a low-level potion. Is either potion or super. A Moonstone. Moonstone's actually worth like 1050. It's worth some money, yeah. And then a regular potion. As I say, at this point... that's true. Executor is a potential issue for this Mewtwo, since it resists every single one of the moves. But we have a Fire Punch and a Flamethrower. So, like, we can get the coverage easily. Meanwhile, Charizard was walled by Dragonite, and now has an Aeroblast to hit it with. So that's something fun. Oh, is that what happened? Okay, no wonder my brain is getting messed up. Pytlovan named himself Zaru. Ah, that's mean. How dare you? I was having fun. You made things difficult. Alright, getting some repels, some revives, some full heals. A lot of repels. Zaruvyen in no confidence that there's going to be a squirt bottle in the very near future. And so far, still not here. Zaruvyen is going to go ahead and fight Whitney right now. So, we're going to see either Kenya... What do we have left? It's Kenya... The rest of National Park, HMO 3 serve, but we don't have a fog badge yet, so maybe a fog badge is around the corner. We've already seen Whitney, and there's nothing in Whitney. So it's this item and Kenya, I think, in terms of progress right now. All right, we're doing some Kenya. We already have a fetch quest. Alright, so Pytlovan is going to go ahead and gear up for, I believe, a Death Warp. Sir, you gotta have another Pokemon. You can't go that way. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna Death Warp on this trainer. Okay, this is yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, don't listen to me. Wow. Dang, Kenya with 4 attacking moves. Oh good, and you're poisoned, so now it doesn't matter. You can win the fight and still lose the war. Perfect. Alright. Very nice Death Warp on Pytlovan's part, and we're here in Azalea. I think Zaruvyen... Oh, Zaruvyen healed. Oh, Zaruvyen cannot Death Warp in this direction. That's unfortunate. So, a little bit of an advantage for Pytlovan. And Zaruvyen will be getting Surf in the very near future. So we'll be able to teach that to the Charizard and finally have... Alright! And now both of our runners have officially fought this trainer. That's kind of crazy. This is... I mean, yeah, it's easier to hit him on the way back than it is on the way out. Excuse me, especially if you aren't paying as much attention. We're going to be getting HMO 3. Ooh, after this encounter. I don't know, you're not going to... What? Why are we using... If you're Death Warping, why are you using that? Are you trying to... Are you banking on getting the Fog Badge here? I don't know, I mean, I guess that's not the worst, like, bank in the world. Still is a little rough. Alright! Wow! Wow, that's crazy! Alright, Pytlovan is gonna go ahead and check Dark Cave now. Because we don't have the Mystery Egg and we don't have the Rising Badge. That is crazy. This progression is weird. Alright, Zaruvyen is gonna do a version of the Death Warp that makes a little more sense to me. Come on, you can... Alright, yeah. Come on, Poliwag, you can do it. Do it, do it. Alright, cool. Alright, a little bit slower than Pytlovan's Death Warp, but we're getting the job done. Oh, you're gonna be sorely, like, disappointed. You're gonna be sorely disappointed, because this is it's guaranteed. Oh, we had the Old Rod, that was the other thing. Yeah, you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you find out that this item is. You might have been better off doing a double Death Warp. So HMO 2 on Pytlovan's side. So maybe trying to weaken your Charizard as much as possible would have been a good idea. Yeah. And thusly begins the long walk of shame for Pytlovan. We've already seen Zaruvyen take this, so shouldn't be too necessarily surprised. Alright. But yeah, this is a rather unfortunate side quest to have to make. Not using the Repel right away ends up not paying off for Zaruvyen. Who is actually... Nope, was very temporarily in the lead. And now Pytlovan is back in the lead by literal frames. This race is neck and neck, right? This is, oh my goodness. Encounter for Pytlovan. And Zaruvyen takes over the lead. We're gonna go ahead and switch audio. Again, that is about as slim a lead. Oh, and now we have an optional. Oh man. Oh, that's rough, buddy. Pytlovan running into the same optional that Zaruvyen hit on the way up. Oh boy. So, alright, yeah, sure. Alright, we are looking for, it has to be either the fog badge, the squirt bottle, or the pass. I don't think any other item right now will get us actual progression. Mystery Egg. And Mystery Egg and Rising Badge will only get us a fetch quest. If it's one of those two, I am going to be very, very disappointed. Please don't be either of those two. Thank you. Alright, that was gonna be ugly. Red Scale, yeah, Red Scale would be in the same vein, just a stupid fetch quest. Thank goodness it wasn't. Zaruvyen is gonna take the heal point. Okay. So now we have Union Cave Part 2. We have Ruins of Outflash Chamber. We have Soft Sand Girls. We have Violet City Surf. And... what else? Is that all that's open to us? Am I missing something? Clarabelle! I'm sorry. Aww. And a fog badge has been found on Pytlovan's side. Cherry Grove, thank you. Cherry Grove and Tojo Pre-Waterfall. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 13. 13 items. Charizard looks to be appropriately equipped, even to deal with the Soft Sand Girls. As Pytlovan enters the Soft Sand Girls. Moo! Hello, Moo. Uh-oh. Wow, that's a really stupid moveset. That's crazy. Stop hitting sleep powders, you stupid cow. Mewtwo's probably not gonna have this problem. Oh yeah, sure, just get the flinches. That's crazy. That's super unfortunate. Crunch Mewtwo. Alright. This Mewtwo's got... can now deal with the aforementioned, what were we talking about? Oh wow, Pytlovan wiped. Wait, was that a wipe or was that a reset? Okay, good. Alright, so Pytlovan decided to just... I don't know if that was a decided... I actually didn't see what was happening. Oh, it's a Lapras. That is... that explains a lot. Oh, buddy, you're not coming out of this. The Lapras is just gonna roast you. That Thunderbolt's just gonna do too much. You're not gonna be able to... you need, like... Oh, not even a glimmer of hope. That's incredibly unfortunate. I can assume that that was a similar thing to what happened to Pytlovan. So Zaruvyen, possibly going to go ahead and take a little extra detour. Will be a level to run away from all of these encounters that Pytlovan is going to be facing here in the Union Cave. But there is a distinct possibility that the Soft Sand Girls is going to have our next progression, which again, we have a combination of fetch quests at the secret potion, the squirt bottle, of which Pytlovan is gonna figure out what the answer is first. So we know it's not in Union Cave. So we have 5 items in this direction. Nope, we have 9 items in this direction. I'm smart. Yeah, this is our most likely place to have progression. And again, we're looking for the squirt bottle here. Fly isn't technically in logic until we get that squirt bottle. And the answer is the squirt bottle. Here it is. That bodes well for Pytlovan. Never melt ice. And the outrage. Yeah, it's not really useful. We're pretty solid as is. Yeah, nice and clear. Flash chamber is where it is. Now we're gonna fight this optional again. Are we playing the game of oops all optionals again? Alright, so Barry. I'm low-key hoping that we'll see a save and a trip back through Cherry Grove and New Barktown to see what the other 3 items are, because there is still a chance that that we see what's it called? Storm Badge. Nope, Pytlovan's not gonna even try for it, and move straight on forward, check see what our level 20 is, and we'll go ahead and switch over to his audio. It's a Gloom! It's useless, get out of here. Get out of here, son, you bother me. Not a fan. Not a fan of Gloom. Coin case. That's rough, buddy. Alright, we have Surf, so I can imagine Pytlovan is probably gonna go maybe an early Morty? That's the expansion card. But we do have Surf, so there is the potential. We'll see what the roamers are, because it looks like we're gonna take a look at roamers first. And there's Squirt Bottle for Zaruvyen. And a Glacier Badge behind Rock Smash. Alright. That's okay. We're getting there, bit by bit. Oh, that's right, yes. Both of our runners have the clear bell, that is correct. So, yes. It would make sense to go ahead and do Morty. Maybe look and see what our roamers are. Zaruvyen didn't even check the Violet Surf checks. Finding a coin case. Are we gonna look and see what the rest of them are? Yeah, it does look like Zaruvyen is gonna go back and see what the rest of these items are. Maybe a check all the way back. Anyways, alright, roamers time. Murkrow. Hitmontop. Sunflower. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, the second 2 were Murkrow, Hitmontop. I just didn't. Yeah, so Those all suck. Those all suck. Pytlovan gonna go for the lighthouse? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Hey, you know what? I think that it's an interesting route choice because you have you have access to the entirety of Rocket Hideout, Mahogany Rockets. So, I personally wouldn't go for Lighthouse right now. I guess Pytlovan might be trying to gun for just getting super repels this early, but there are more items towards Mahogany to be checked right now, and your goal is to get levels to go up, to defeat Morty and travel up. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna go ahead and gun for... But we don't have money right now. Like, we really don't. Like, it's crazy. You can sell a couple of TMs, but there's not a whole lot of money to be made in them. So... You can buy, what is that, like 28, 29? Right, 29. That's not gonna last you a long time. So you're gonna have to restock at some point. TM23 Pursuit. We already know what the roamers are. I would not, like, pursue them. if I'm Zaruvyen. And I can't imagine we'll probably just battle Morty and then go to Mahogany, get some levels, and then come back and do Tin Tower. Since it looks like that's the direction this ROM is pushing us in. Oh, not another milk tank. Alright, at least Charizard gets to roast this one. Oh, sorry, all of you who are prone to epileptic episodes. Apologies. Mega Punch Charizard? Nah, it's no better than Earthquake. Thunder Punch Flamethrower Surf. Earthquake is really, really cool. We shouldn't have sold that Poison Cure Berry. Oh, and we're not like Zaruvyen, who is like filled to the brim. I think he bought 11 full heals, if I remember correctly. So we have like 11 full heals. We got 4 revives. Although we did use the max revive. It was kind of sad. But either way, I think, especially because Zaruvyen plucked all of those regular repels, we're not going to see a push for Jasmine so quickly. Okay. So far, nothing up here in the lighthouse. Let's take a look and see what Scam Artist has to offer. One more item in the lighthouse. Boy, wait! Yo, we were so close. Morty almost had all had all of them. The Suicune was like, what, 2 trainers before? Alright, so right now Morty is not necessary. However... Alright, Zaruvyen might not even go to Mahogany first. Might just even take care of Kimonos and then go straight up, which you could get away with that, I guess, at this stage. You can probably get away. It might be a little slower than trying to do something else. And plus, and I do want to mention this, but you almost have your Rising Badge away from the entirety of Mount Mortar. So... yeah, we'll go ahead and switch to Zaruvyen. At least in terms of audio. And I believe we are now through kimonos this week. Oh no, we missed one. Okay. We had to go back. I was like, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so there's that Suicune. And then Morty had Raikou and Entei. I thought that's pretty funny. Pytlovan is going to have a little more trouble with that Raikou than did Zaruvyen. Nope, we're just going to go for a Tin Tower immediately. Okay. And again, because... I don't know if I'd do this personally, and I'm only saying this because all of these guys are level, what, 32, 33? And you can get, like, a bunch of EXP coming out of the Rocket Hideout in Mahogany Town. So unless you're getting lucky with a bunch of... yeah. With a bunch of EXP, like, the Sages could overwhelm you because you do have to do all 3 of them in a row without a break. At least with the Soft Sand Girls, you can take a break and heal up after the first 2. Whereas the Sages, you have to just barrel through immediately. But so far, not the most threatening sets. It's not too bad. Sandslash will go down to a... oh, it lived. It doesn't matter. It's not going to take the other one. Didn't go for a threatening move either, so... alright, I might just end up eating it. There was only one Pokemon that Zaruvyen didn't one-shot so far. And we'll see what the other one is. We'll see what the other one. Heracross is gonna live a flamethrower. Oh no, wow, are you kidding me? That thing's got some Spadef though. Wow, this Charizard's wrecking house. Alright, so we're through the Sages really easily. Woo! And now on to fight the... oh, blasted all, what did we say that this one was? It was, Hitmontop. Here we go. Yeah, that's definitely Sunflora. Alright, so the Sages didn't prove too big of a pain. Yeah, Zaruvyen's gonna go ahead and take the level 40 for safety's sake. But I doubt he'll switch to it. That Charizard is really, really crazy. That Charizard goes nuts. Meanwhile, Mewtwo... actually looking like potential struggle. Yeah, that's not a good enough moveset. Not for a Hitmontop. Not gonna get the job done. We'll see what the other level 40 is. It could be something nice. Although, I mean, it's gonna take something. It's gonna take something. Because, like, we're talking about a stab flamethrower Charizard here. With Earthquake. Nope. Alright. So yeah, first item Earth Badge. There's our other Fire Punch TM. Like I hinted before, there are 2 Fire Punches, or 2 TM47s in rotation. Ah, Heracross is gone. Yeah, no shot. Not a Mewtwo Psybeam. And then Clefairy. Wow. Another poison on the Mewtwo. That Mewtwo is addicted to poison. But, okay. So the Sages ended up not being a problem. They could have been. So I obviously it worked out for our players. The rest that you're gonna have to take We'll see if Pytlovan goes for the capture or just goes for the kill, if you will. There's our storm badge. All right, awesome. So we can fly now. That's nice. So Zaruvyen, oh, jump kick. Oh, that's cool. We'll now have the option. I can't imagine that they won't go towards Mahogany. Again, there are more items in that direction. And you have a fair amount of repels still. So you don't have to worry about not making back. Earth badge over here. Energy root, that's not going to be anything. Alright, what is our ho-ho? That's an Onyx. That's unfortunate. Onyx braced itself. Bone Meringue, Blizzard, and what? Why are we going to Violet? Oh, we're going to Azalea. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. You do have to fight a trainer. So, Paralyzed Charizard needs to be not paralyzed for one more turn. You have a full heal. Wait a second. Oops. Yeah, I don't know that War Turtle's gonna be doing too much. Dude, you have umpteen million full heals. Just use them. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That's mean. That's bad. That's bad commentary. Anyways, Pytlovan picks up his Storm Badge, and we'll be able to fly around the world. Well, I'll be interested to see what direction he chooses to go in. Say, I'm backseat gaming from the pilot, or from the commentator seat. Anyways, yeah. So we have a flying Charizard. Bear that in mind. Something Game Freak never thought of. Alright, Ho-Oh Chamber, what do we got going on here? Nope. Nope. Wait! Go back! Grab it! Get the X back! Thank you. Poke it up. Poke it. Ew. So many useless items. Lol. Oh, and you had... Oh, no, wait. That was a Poison Cure Berry. I sorry. PP up. Use it on the flamethrower. Since we've got a couple of elixirs, but we haven't had a whole lot. We're just gonna go ahead and do Cherry Grove and the other. Ooh, Floor Star. All right. Yeah. So Pytlovan is taking the Mahogany route. TMO7. Nah, that's not gonna do it. That's not anything too useful. Where are we going? Okay, we're gonna go back towards Mahogany. Yeah. Alright, now which option are we taking? Ooh, a Machina part. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're both gonna just take the same direction. Okay. Team 34 reversal. It's not too useful. I believe that's Eric. Is that Erica's TM? So there's only one in rotation. Or is Erica's 42? Erica's is 42. Hang on. Either way, I think there's only one of those in rotation, so... that's not too big of a deal. Max Ether... No. Erica is 19. Then where's 42? Shoot. HMO1 cut. Okay, we don't have Hive Badge yet, and hopefully we find it fairly near future, so that way we can one-stop shop our Lake of Rage, our Lage of Rage. HMO1 on Zaruvyen's side. Okay, Pytlovan, very careful to avoid the trainer. King's Rock, that's not going to get us anything useful. And the other item is Full Restore. Nice, we take those. I think Zaruvyen is going to grab the King's Rock here. I think, yeah, there's enough inventory space for it. Unfortunate that we don't have the Hive Badge just yet. Let's see. After Mahogany Rockets, if there is no progression found, the only thing that we don't have knowledge left is Tojo, I believe is the correct answer. Yo! Okay, that's actually a really cool shiny. Shiny Mantine, nice. And don't give me any of that Mantine stuff. It's Mantine. Fight me. But that's actually a really, really nice shiny. That's a really nice looking shiny. The blue with the more aqua color. That's actually really, really cool. Zaruvyen is going to go ahead and... that was a max elixir, right? That was a revive. Okay. Alright, so now we have max revives back in the inventory. Woo! That's not too big of a deal. And pretty good timing on that repel. So Zaruvyen is going to go ahead and deactivate repel usage. Save some. Like I mentioned, Pytlovan has already gone to Olivine and gotten some super repels, but Zaruvyen has not been yet, and ergo has not bought them. So I guess Pytlovan is more so in the lead. We'll go ahead and switch audios. Alright, Mewtwo's gonna learn a move at 33, if I remember correctly. It's every 11 levels until 77 or 88, the last level that it learns a move. Could be wrong on that, even. Anyways. Yeah, despite all of the fights that the Mewtwo has done more than the Charizard, like, it still is 3 levels lower. That is the power of slow EXP curve. So it's actually interesting that we even got this far. Mystery Egg. Alright, so neither of our runners have been back to New Barktown to check out the Tojo Falls items, so that's actually really helpful for them. Pytlovan is going to go ahead and take the X accuracy. That's not a bad item to have in inventory. Making sure that even if you do face an accuracy drop in move in the late game, you're still guaranteed to be able to hit your moves. Like in a, say, red fight. And Zaruvyen is gonna agree. Take the same route. Both tossing ethers to pick it up. Okay, that's actually pretty funny in my opinion. That's actually pretty amusing. That's funny. You know what? We're having such a late Kanto. Something to note. It wouldn't surprise me if neither runner picks up the leftovers. Because by the time they get to Kanto, I mean, Mewtwo is probably only going to be like, ooh, playing badge. Okay, well, we still don't have hide nor hair of the card key. But we have just activated False Director. Right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we've activated False Director. And we got 2 gym badges in Ooh. Okay, so hear me out. I'm trying to do the math on what would make Morty required. Morty would be logically required if the card key is beyond our fly logic scope. So that is like if we find the pass beyond, say, mahogany here. Okay, those are... I think we have 4 candies. So 4 out of the 7 candies have been found already. That's pretty impressive. We don't have HMO 4, so we can't do Blackthorn just yet. But if we find the card key before we find 2 more gym badges, or if we run out of force checks before 2 more gym badges, or card key is outside of fly logic, which would make Morty logically required. Oh, shucks, what else would it be? Dragon Breath Mewtwo? Nah, fam. This coverage is too good. It's not powerful. Like, is Crunch the most powerful move that this Mewtwo has? Like, Crunch and Waterfall both being base 80, which is crazy because all of Charizard's moves are stronger than that. All of them. Surf, Thunder, it's Thunder Punch, so Thunder Punch is actually weaker, so excuse me on that one. But Flamethrower, Surf, and Earthquake all up higher than 80 base power. Alright, Zaruvyen picking up the plain batch. Oh, okay, you picked it up early. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Unfamiliar with your game. The Mewtwo having Crunch to take down Psychic types is gonna give it a slight advantage over the Charizard, but it's probably like right now it and its speed are like the only 2 advantages that I have over the Charizard. Like the level is making up for the special attack difference. Because level is an attribute used in the damage calculator, the higher your level equals the more damage that you'll do. Okay, that was a weird audio. It was a weird audio compression. Oh, Swinub. Okay. I was trying to focus on my cries too. Trying to do too much at once, CC. And the last Pokemon is that a Marill? Yeah, so it was Zoomerl and Marill in the same Electrode sequence. That's funny. That's neat. Oh no, Team Rocket is back. Whatever will we do? Maybe nothing. Let's do nothing. So yeah, we don't have progression yet. We have a fetch quest, but we don't have progression per se. So our options are, you have Hive Badge, that'll get you cut. You have Pass, you have SS Ticket, you have Strength, you have Whirlpool, that'll get you access to Coral Islands. There we go. That's what I was trying to come up with. Where are you? Oh, okay. Zaruvyen is gonna go ahead and check this item first. Whereas Pytlovan is gonna go ahead and say hi to Bryce has the card key. And the... Okay. Wow. Huh. Huh. Okay. Now, hear me out. We still need 2 more badges until Morty is logically required. So we need to find 2 badges beyond this direction that are still within fly logic to make Morty logically required. Yeah, so you can... Card key allows you to take care of all of the rockets that are in Radio Tower, and the basement key allows you to take care of everything else in the basement. So having them back-to-back like that is kind of amusing. It's funny. Because it basically means that you have a one-stop shop for full clearing, mind you, full clearing the rest of Goldenrod. So, and plus you have the plain badge, so you can pick up the squirt bottle, the vanilla squirt bottle item, which we know is nothing. So having all 3 of those items in rapid succession is kind of funny, because it does allow you to save time in the long run. But again, like... this is still a Morty required seed. Like, you've got to be able to find 2 badges beyond Tojo Falls. Man, that Charizard being almost level 40 is incredible. Tojo Falls and Soft Sand Girls, because neither runner actually completed Soft Sand Girls. Why are you guys making me have to do this mental gymnastics? Stupid stats document. I will make sure to get these stats right. I want to make sure that Morty is required before I say that Morty is required. So one of the, you know what, for context, one of the things that we've been doing for this tournament is we have a stat sheet that marks, like, mains, where they're met, whether or not Morty was required, whether or not the Elite Four was required, and whether or not a runner picked up leftovers. There's probably a couple of other things on there, like timing purposes. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that Morty is, in fact, actually required. And at this point, because the only reason why we have 7 badges is because we've gone up Tin Tower. Now, what I mean by that is, in order to access radial rockets, that is what we're doing right now, you need to have 7 gym badges and the card key. But you need to have those 7 gym badges. So we found 2 of our gym badges in Tin Tower. And in order to get to Tin Tower, you have to either defeat Morty, or clear radio rockets, as well as have the Clear Bell and Rainbow Wing, respectively. Now you can get into Tin Tower with just a Clear Bell. Alright, so there's a Thunder Badge, but that still doesn't help with our Morty requiredness. And still no progression. We have 4 items left available for progression. Soft Sand Girls, False Director. Nope. Mystery Egg is another one, so 5. And then our 2 Tojo Falls items are what we don't know yet. So, Rising Badge, Hive Badge, HMO 4, Pass, SS Ticket. fetch quest items. Oh yeah, we need to clear rockets. Alright, cleared rockets. Everybody's cleared rocket. I actually got it this time, like, before too long. That's usually something that I forget tomorrow. Ooh, it's a Blizzy. That's unfortunate. And it's doing chip. Ugh, and it's taking power points. Ugh. That is an evil Blissey. We'll see if Charizard has an easier time of it. Basement is not logically required in our ROM. Silverwing, that doesn't help. Basement is not logically required until after the card key has been obtained and the rockets have been defeated. So, anything that's in the basement doesn't count towards Morty required, but it will count towards progression. Thank you for bringing that up. Pytlovan already checked this item. I think it was Zaruvyen who didn't. So yeah, we have basement. We have basement, and then Soft Sand Girls, Tojo Falls, Mystery Egg. So what we have left for progression. And again, we're looking for one of those, like, 5 items, and then Red Scale and Secret Potion are both items that can provide a little fetch quest. They're not going to do too much. Oh, actually, no, I'm stupid. We have 5 accessible items after Mahogany. So there's 2 in Ice Path that you can get to without strength, and then there's the 3 on the route after Mahogany. So yeah, there's a lot of potential places for progression. But again, anything after Mahogany doesn't count towards Fly Logic either. So in terms of Morty logic, there's only 4 items remaining. There's only 4 items remaining for Morty logic. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this Charizard's coverage and base power of moves is almost making up for the... Never mind, it just likes being asleep too much. Good Thunder Miss. Okay, that's a kick in the face. Oh, that is a kick in the face. Oh, wait. Has it already forgotten Thunderbolt? Has Lapras already forgotten Thunderbolt? That's useful. Oh. Man, that's a kick in the face, though. Learn sleep talk immediately after forcing yourself to wake up. That's just mean. Super Power War's off. Gets Super Potion. Dragon Fang, nah. Okay. Yeah. A Hive Badge will get you 3 Lake of Rage checks and Pokegear. We still don't have Kanto access. When we get Kanto access, it's lax time. Ooh, there's the Rising Badge. Okay. And there's the Whirlpool. Okay. Awesome. So we have Whirl Islands and the rest of Mount Mortar that we can go and check now. So that's actually really good progression there in the basement. Did we just... Okay, we flew to New Park Town. And we have 2 Professor Elm items. So we can go ahead and clean up Professor Elm right now, too. As well as check Victory Road. Oh, boy. I mean, you know you're gonna have Hive Badge eventually. But... if I'm Pytlovan... No, we're not gonna even look at it. Okay. I was gonna say, trying to go up Victory Road is an option. Although, because you don't have Hive Badge yet, I'd recommend grabbing the Indigo Plateau Fly Point. Pytlovan is gonna go ahead and grab the Cianwood City Fly Point before doing Whirl Islands. It's not a bad idea. Or are we just grabbing the... Are we grabbing the fly point and then... going away? Where are we going? Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check our pharmacy items. Zaruvyen is making sure that he won't ever have to come back to Goldenrod again. Unless it's for the pass, but... Gonna go ahead and finish up them soft sand girls that you didn't get to complete earlier. Pharmacy... I guess pharmacy was also an item in Morty Logic. But now no more. Doesn't matter. It's not there. Mystery Egg didn't have anything. So now there's 2 items left. This is... Now there's 2 items left for Morty Logic. And again, this is pretty much all because of Storm Badge. Actually, it's not just all because of Storm Badge, it's also because of Card Key. No, it's because of Storm Badge. Never mind. Alright, so Pytlovan is... So both of our runners are actually going in opposite directions. So Zaruvyen is going to go ahead and clear out Mount Mortar. And Pytlovan is going to go ahead and clear out Whirl Islands. And we're also going to take a look and see what our Silver Wing is going to give us. Since we do have that item. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. Yep, this bodes well for Pytlovan. Again, already taught all of the good... Or didn't teach any of the good TMs to Mewtwo. Kind of just let it, like, coast for a while. It's not to. Oh, I know. 20 levels or not, a Natu is not gonna outpace the Mewtwo. That, I mean, yeah, it's not. It's not. As much as I want it to, it's not. Alright. Not today. There's our HMO 4-string. Okay, so now we have Blackthorn access. There's our High Badge, so now we have Lake of Rage finishing access. And again, all of this is behind Mineral Badge. Okay. Full Restore. All of this is behind Basement Key. So... I don't want to just call it, but it's like Cascade Badge. We're running out of potential badges. Oh, no, you already have the Thunder Badge. Hang on. Yeah, you already have the Thunder Badge. I just forgot to mark it. So... Calcium. That's it for Pytlovan. We're done with Whirl Islands. So Whirl Islands had Hive Badge and Strumpf. And Mount Mortar had Mineral Badge and Cascade. So that's actually really interesting. This could be a Jotolny? We're on pace for a Jotolny. Alright, Zaruvyen is going to make his way towards Whirl Islands. I can't imagine... I don't know if you would necessarily stop at the lighthouse at this point. Given how you haven't touched it, and you don't have Secret Potion. So you can't, like, you can't one-shot it. As in, you will have to come back. Alright, so there's our Johto access. I mean, our Kanto access. Excuse me. In the SS ticket, which actually bodes well for Zaruvyen. Meaning, guaranteed will not have to come back to Goldenrod. And Pytlovan doesn't have to either, because Soft Sand Girls didn't have anything. But he doesn't know that. As far as he knows, there's only one more trainer left. Could end up being something useful. Excuse me. My apologies. Alright, anyways, on the road to Blackthorn. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and buy them super potions. I mean, super pels. God, Zaruvyen is good. We're gonna buy some hypers now. Yep, that's a good choice. Teach strength. Yeah, Emma doesn't have a long cry, so it's not a big deal. Oh, trying to do some good old swag boulder movement, and Zaruvyen perhaps forgetting that this trainer has full has max vision. Yeah, we are 4 badges away from no mode. Yeah, 4 badges away from no mode. Both of our trainers have 2 badges that the other doesn't. Although Zaruvyen is going to be on his way to grabbing the Hive badge and the... was there another badge in there? Did we get the Boulder badge? Did I forget we actually had the Boulder badge? No, because that makes 10 badges. Never mind. No, we're good. Yeah, so our final item is going to be... yeah, our final item is guaranteed to be a useless gym badge. Wait, where's the Pokegear? Yeah, anything in Kanto is clear of Morty required logic. The only things that's left in Morty required logic are the 2 pre-Tojo Falls items. That's it for Morty required logic. Alright, yep, we're gonna go ahead and forget the waterfall and teach Mewtwo Surf. So that bodes well for Pytlovan, like being able to have a better attacking Mewtwo, if you will. Yep, so we're gonna teach it to the Mewtwo and then be able to teach the rest of our moves between Charizard and Yanma. So it's kind of a precarious position. Although you're done with Rock Smash. Like, you've gotten all of the Rock Smash checks. Seriously, where was Pokegear? I hope I didn't forget something. Was Pokegear over by SS Ticket? Yes. Well, they would have to either both be badges or lead to badges. So, Secret Potion, Pass is still an option. Because Pass is still within Fly Logic. Uh-oh. Does Zaruvyen forget something? Oh, okay, no. Never mind. Just grabbing the other 2. Boulder Badge. Alright. So the other thing is, if we find 2 more gym badges, if we find Rainbow Solar Marsh, that's a lost item. That's another fetch quest that we can do. I didn't mark the basement key. How did I not mark the basement key for you? Mark the card key. What did I mark wrong? Maybe I double tapped and clicked a little too quickly. Zaruvyen is lost. That's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Alright, found his way. Pytlovan is going to go ahead and run to Kanto. Check out Charlizard. Get a bunch of the really quick items. You have Machine Part 2, so... really, the world is your oyster at this point, and we're only looking... oh, Zaruvyen. Oh, we're going to go ahead and fight Chuck? You're done with Rock Smash. You're done with Rock Smash. He doesn't recognize that. Yeah. We'll see if Chuck has anything, but... Chuck is I feel like you're a good enough level Charizard. You've got a lot of places that you can check now, thanks to Strength. I feel like now's not the time to be doing battles, personally. Pytlovan is just running and doing quick checks. Or overworld checks, if you will. And again, Pytlovan already has the Cyanwood Fly Point. So at some point, if it makes sense to go back and fight Chuck, you can go and do that relatively quickly. Alright, are we going to start off with going to North Kanto? You can fly like that. I thought you could. I thought you'd be able to. Cool. Maybe you just can't do that in Olivine. Yeah, and you do already have Kai. Let's see. Pytlovan is missing 5 badges, so actually Zaruvyen is closer to badge number. And Pytlovan will be, like, going further and further away. Pytlovan didn't do Mortar, just blitz straight to... Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and catch the Flareon. It's fine. Be usable insurance if... Rare candy from Chuck, that's rare candy number 5. We picked up Master Ball outside of, Pooey. Slowpoke well. Excuse me. Zaruvyen still not recognizing that... Neither of our runners have recognized that they're done with Cut. Alright, Zaruvyen is gonna go ahead and do the Leg of Rage checks. Like I said, alright, there's our pass. Alright, Morty is now extremely likely to not be in Logic. There's only 2 items remaining. And I think Pytlovan is going to discover for us whether or not they're going to be required here fairly soon. I can't imagine that we're not going to see a Victory Road into New Barktown segment. It's a car boss. And again, like, yeah, the only things that are left in Morty required logic are Tojo Falls items. So we need 2 more gym badges or checking the Tojo Falls items. Lake of Rage is not required. That's Mystic Water. Zaruvyen is going to go ahead and make his way towards the SS ticket, as well as, I hope that this is where the Pokegear was. I hope that it's where it was. I didn't check. Yeah, that's the SS ticket. I can't believe I stumbled that badly where the Pokegear was. Was it in the basement? It wasn't the next item. I think Zaruvyen might already have the Pokegear. I'll need to see the next menu flash, because I could be very wrong. Might even be outside of Blackthorn on the north side. Alright, Pytlovan. Are we gonna go back and check this off, scene, girls? Is that where we're going? Or are we... We're gonna go with the Flareon. Okay. Pytlovan banking on not having to do any more fights. That's crazy. You've got like 4 rare candies, and I know that you're only in the 40s, but Flareon's not gonna catch you the rest of that. I don't think Flareon's gonna be able to make up the difference. Alright, Pytlovan is going to go ahead and check out the Waterstone Chamber as well as the Ho-Oh Chamber. And the rest of Slowpoke Well. We've already done Union Cave. So, that's that. Running out of overworld checks. We have... Actually, we have access to Rock Tunnel too. We can clear Rock Tunnel because we have the Machina part. But we didn't check. We still haven't checked the Tocho Falls. Come on, guy. My fellas. Give me a hand, would ya? So Zaruvyen is gonna find the Boulder Badge right around the corner. And once again, I failed to double check to make sure Zaruvyen actually has the Pokegear or not. I can't believe I wasn't paying attention again. Yeah, alright, Zaruvyen does not have the Pokegear. Where was the Pokegear then? That's the Boulder Badge. Where's the Pokegear? I thought Zaruvyen has got everything that Pytlovan has done, just not as far. What am I missing? Lost item, yeah, it's lost item. We didn't check the lost item yet. Like, what? What are we missing? Was it here? Was it on the SS? Zaruvyen's done all of the overworld checks in Johto, besides the Azalea return ones. Okay, that was Waterstone Chamber. So the Waterstone Chamber is empty. Slowpoke Well is empty. Pytlovan, where are you going? Didn't you already do these? You've already done Flash Chamber, haven't you? Oh, okay, cut item. That's right. Yes, we're doing a cut item. Quite right. Nope. That's not it. Equity? What's in... Are we doing Mount Mortar now? Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're clearing out Mount Mortar. So we're gonna find Mineral and Cascade. Okay, Pokegear was in the basement, so Zaruvyen didn't do the basement yet? Maybe Zaruvyen... Oh, this could be a problem. Is Zaruvyen hasn't done the basement yet? I swear Zaruvyen... Did Zaruvyen actually do the basement? It's possible that Zaruvyen might have marked only the card key and not the basement key as well after price. It's possible. That could be an issue. No, he did. So he just... So he just walked past it. You're 100% right, because he got the whirlpool and waterfall. So yeah, he did the basement. He just walked past it? That's actually... That's devastating. Because, yeah, that is a completion item. Alright, there's the soul badge. So he's 2 badges shy. Oh... But yeah, that's actual pain. That is actual pain. Because... there's still a lot of checks that can be done without... And so far, we haven't found anything in West Kanto. So, I mean, to that end, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, Zaruvyen isn't gonna find a check behind, but... I think that's a checkmate. That's gonna be... That's one of those things that would spell a win or a loss. For getting, like, an item that ends up being a guaranteed, like, progression check. Now, granted, it's not as devastating as some other things, but it's one of those items that could end up costing a race. There's the marsh badge. So now we only are looking for the rainbow badge. This is actually, in terms of seeds, this is not a very slow seed at all. Mystic water. So there's our other mystic water. Yeah, he did wake up. Did he wake up Flareon? Okay, I swear I didn't see Pokegear in his menu. Like, I looked like 3 times, and I swear I just didn't see it. Am I stupid? Is it disappeared from the menu? I'm looking in the wrong spot. I'm looking above pack. That's what it was. I was looking for pack, and it wasn't above pack. Oh my, I'm looking where the Pokedex is supposed to be at the top. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, guys, did I tell you I worked last night? I worked from like 1 o'clock to 9. Then I took like a small nap and then did this race. So like, my apologies. I am not 100% awake. Okay, either way, we are only looking for the rainbow badge in order for completion. And it's pretty much guaranteed to be on a fight. So the question is, which fight? Also, because we only have 1 gym badge left to find, we have guaranteed that Morty is in fact required. Not logically required, straight up required. So thank goodness we got that cleared up. But yeah, you're 100% right. Like, he woke up the Flareon, and I'm like, does he have the Pokegear? Oh, bless it all. Quee. Alright, Pytlovan went north instead of south. So, does not get the soul badge just yet. And Zaruvyen is not going to find a badge here in Victory Road. Maybe there's an item in the Whirlpool. Maybe the other one is actually in Tojo Falls. And maybe we don't have any more badges or any more gym battles to have to do. There is a possibility. We shall find out. Solar Beam. Not even close. This is not even close to a Jotolny. We have found Marsh Badge, Soul Badge, Boulder Badge. Was Boulder Badge in Kanto? Boulder Badge might not have been in Kanto, but we found 2 badges here in Kanto, so it's not a Jotolny. Not this time. We have a Jot mostly. But that's not the same thing. Alright, Zaruvyen is gonna go ahead and check the other items, thank you. Which, I'm still not, like, 100% that Pytlovan even did. Could have, and I just wasn't paying attention, we'll find out. If this is a rainbow badge, then that guarantees it. Smiley face. Alright, Great Ball on Pytlovan's side. Nope, it's Max Revive. Alright, yeah, the other 2 items, Pytlovan's gonna go ahead and find a Soul Badge. Extra close to hitting optional. No. Unfortunately, this is not an extreme required check that Zaruvyen just did. It's a crazy required, but not a extreme required. Alright, and then there was 1. So Pytlovan is going to start off by checking the lost item, not the return lost item. But then, are we going to see a surge fight? We are not. Where are we going? We are going to go back to Lavender? Why are we going to Lavender? Okay, that was a mismenu. We're going back to Saffron. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and maybe fight Janine? Is that where we're going to go? Are we going to do Erica or Janine? Janine is worth 3 items. Alright, we're going to do Erica. Looks like. Maybe grab the leftovers too, since we're using a Jolteon. Flareon. I said Jolteon. Smart guy. I wish it was a Jolteon. Zaruvyen's gonna go ahead and check Mystery Egg and Horizon Badge items. Find nothing. At least nothing of value. Zaruvyen's already fought Chuck. Pytlovan has not fought Chuck. So that's an advantage. Alright, Zaruvyen, though, hasn't been to Saffron? That's right, you just woke up Snorlax and went backwards up to, here's your Marsh Badge. Took the, route, it's 16? It's Route 16 up to Lavender. So Zaruvyen's gonna be doing this backwards. Do we see a Nugget Bridge? Do we see a Nugget Bridge run? Actually, that Flareon does have an attack stat. Those are some good DVs. I know it's got 130 base attack, but those are some good DVs. Considering you don't have any stat XP on it. At least on the attack. I hate how you get to endure both both hits of. Well, that's gonna be some EXP. Alright, Zaruvyen. I don't think Pytlovan checked this yet. Go ahead and check and see what it is. It's a nugget. Are we gonna go ahead and see a nugget bridge run for Zaruvyen? Does not appear so. We're just gonna go ahead and check the machine part item and then say hi to Granny. Find nothing. And move on. We're gonna check the lost item, I assume, next. And then the self-co guard, excuse me. And find nothing. Nothing in Erica. Pytlovan's gonna go ahead and check the League of Rage cut. Running the exact same optional. Alright. These guys keep running into the exact same optionals. Like, they both ran into so many, and they just keep running into the same ones over and over again. And by that, I mean run into ones that the other has already done. So is Zaruvyen gonna go and do Erica into Janine, or just stop at Erica? Or just go straight to buy some X items. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Zaruvyen hasn't bought X items yet, and you've got all the money right now, so you might as well go ahead and stock up. Okay, we're gonna buy some X speeds. Gonna buy some X defends, nice. Buy some X specs. Make sure that you have a guard spec in inventory. I'd probably get more X specials, because you don't know how many more fights you're going to have to do. Are we just going to go straight for Janine? We are. Ooh, ballsy. I can appreciate this. So we're either going to just check the cut item, or we're going to go all the way to Janine. Meanwhile, Pytlovan hasn't done Cherry Grove yet, so we're going to find that our Mystic Water, I think it was a Carboss. I don't think it was anything of use. Oh, it was Charm. Never mind. Okay, Pytlovan is going to go ahead and go towards Blaine and Blue. Nope, we're in Pewter. We're going to fight Brock. Brock in Route 4. I'm actually kind of like interested in the fact that Pytlovan threw away the Mewtwo. I mean, it made sense because you were down to one gym badge, and there was still the potential that it could be in the overworld. But I feel like you might have overly invested in this Flareon. That took a long time to get it set up. Anyways, Janine's done on Zaruvyen's side. And Pytlovan is fighting Brock. And the answer was not Janine. But we have one more item down here. Yeah, I don't know. Neither runner is really poised for a Blaine and Blue set. But Blaine would make sense to go ahead and do. Blue is going to be significantly more intense to have to fight. We've seen Sabrina on both sides. Yeah, Sleep Talk TM. Okay, so that's nothing. Zaruvyen might go for... Oh, Lighthouse? Ooh, I don't know. If I'm Zaruvyen, if we're at this point and my opponent isn't finished, and Lighthouse is an option for you, I feel like you kind of should assume that your opponent's already done Lighthouse. I'm not sure if that's as good a move. Yeah, there's a bunch of items here, but if you're down to your last gym badge and you haven't done the Lighthouse, and your opponent isn't done, I can't imagine that you'd think that that's where it is. Meanwhile, Pytlovan is going to go ahead and do at the least Blaine and at least activate blue. But again, I don't think this Flareon's in a position to do blue yet. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I also am not sure that that's the option Pytlovan is going to take. Yeah, actually, this is a very interesting conversation in chat that I haven't brought up. Yeah, Crystal has a really strong structure for a randomizer. Because you have 16 badges, you have so many different pathways, you're basically running through 2 regions. So it's a really good choice for an item randomizer. Okay, so we're doing Blaine into Janine. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so Pytlovan's gonna go ahead and do Janine, which is, you know, empty. We know that. Meanwhile, Zaruvyen is finishing up the lighthouse. But yeah, this game really does have a good structure for randomizer. And the other thing that is interesting is, even with all of the areas that you can have, the level curve on trainers isn't necessarily too high. So, like, it's not... It's actually balanced in such a way that this is actually, like, doable. Alright, Zaruvyen is going to go ahead and finish Azalea, find that there's nothing here. Yeah, Pytlovan's still squarely in the lead at this point. Again, the difference, Zaruvyen's done Chuck, and I think that's all Zaruvyen has advantage-wise. Pytlovan's done Brock and Blue, or Brock and Blaine and Erica. It's only a matter of time before one of them checks Claire and Nugget Bridge. The question is, who does it first? So you have Route 4, you have Blue, you have Surge, you have Nugget Bridge, you have Claire. No. I almost think that it's easier for casual players to play, because you could really build up a full team. You could genuinely build up a full team if you wanted to go that option. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and do Chuck. So we're not seeing anything new right now. So if you wanted to play a full team of 6... Now, granted, the problem with Generation 2 specifically is a lot of the types weren't fully fleshed out. We don't have a whole lot of moves. Like, the TMs aren't strong per se. Ooh, is Zaruvyen gonna make a run at Claire? I think so. Awesome. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and switch to rare music. But yeah, I honestly think that this isn't a bad casual game. And even, like, as a randomizer, it's not as bad if you turn on the options for Pokemon movesets. But that is, like, one of the big challenges for Generation 2, is because you don't have a whole lot of move selection, or, like, level up moves, or TMs. It's not as strong. But I still think it's a pretty nice casual game in terms of structure. We're getting towards rare music. We will get the rare music. Hush. Get out of here, Snowbear. This is your fault. I think Zaruvyen is on the right track. I think that it's going to be Claire. It's either going to be Claire or Nugget Bridge. Although it'd be really, really unfortunate to find the secret potion right around this corner. Right after Zaruvyen did Lighthouse. Pytlovan is gonna go and check Tojo Falls items and Whirlpool. Although at this point, like, I feel like either you're underestimating your opponent, like giving them not enough credit. I just think if you're looking for the last gym badge, you gotta be checking the more, not gonna say obscure, but the more time-intensive options. Because there is still the chance, and hear me out, there is still the chance that we'll have something locked behind what's it called? Elite Four. There we go. Can't believe I couldn't come up with that. Anyways, we're in Dragon's Den, getting ready for rare music. Let's do it. Please let rare music be the answer to all of our problems. Nothing would make me happier. No! 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 But the rare music! No! No! But rare music! That's so frustrating! Alright, well, one more optional for the road. As Zaruvyen has entered Go mode. Actually, that's not a bad optional to hit, since it got your Charizard an extra level. Oh, man. No. I was so happy, and then I wasn't. No. Oh, no. The first item in Dragon's Den. How dare you? No rare music. Alright, anyways. Let's climb Mount Sliver. And see what Red has in store for us. Please be like Earthquake, Sand Attack, you know, anything that like... Actually, you know, Earthquake's bad for Jolt, or for Flareon. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I hope Red doesn't give too many problems. Just gonna go ahead and make sure that Charizard doesn't run into any wild encounters while we're in here. Wrap. Doesn't I learn Fire Spin at that level? This isn't in vanilla. Level 57 Charizard should be able to get the job done quite nicely. Methinks. I don't know how good its special is. I haven't been paying enough attention to Charizard's stats on level up. I think in the early game it had some pretty low numbers, so maybe it's not. Maybe this one doesn't have a whole lot of DVs. Anyways. Zaruvyen versus Red. Let's go. Oh no. String Shot? Okay. Get behind that. String Shot? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. 6. All right. Thanks, Big Zam. You're a real pal. That was that was a total free. Oh, crit against the Dugong. That might have mattered. I think Dugong would have lived. Oh my. That's whoopsie daisies. Oh, it's another Dugong. Flamethrower just killed. Okay. Oh man, this flamethrower Charizard from the start. We'll go ahead and clean house, and that should be it. Zaruvyen is in fact your champion. Kudos. And we'll go ahead and get Zaruvyen in here. Yeah, those are some rough Charizard DVs. I figured that they were kind of low. But... Alright, I guess Pytlovan is gonna go ahead and finish this out, so we'll go ahead and let him go. He's already in Claire, so that's a good start. Like, it's like, what, the trainer before Claire, I think. So, Zaruvyen, congratulations, your faith in the Charizard paid off tremendously. Uh-oh. Your mic's not.
Yeah, we were in line there. Whoops. That Zard didn't have the best DVs, but oh my god, that moveset is bonkers.
Oh, okay, Pytlovan did go ahead and forfeit. Okay, never mind. I didn't, I don't have as much of the chat showing, so I didn't catch the forfeit part. Anyways. Okay, Pytlovan's got to go ahead and leave for class, so we're not going to get Pytlovan for the interview. So we'll go ahead and we'll just talk to you. Again, congratulations, that Charizard. Maybe not the best DVs, but you had a killer moveset pretty much from the start. You had that Flamethrower TM, you had Thunder Punch from the get-go, Earthquake from the get-go, you had an opportunity to switch to Aeroblast, you had Surf. That was relatively quickly. It wasn't too slow. It was Elder, right? Was it Elder?
I thought Surf was somewhere in... Oh my god. No, you get Surf and Fog Badge, right? You get Surf and Fog Badge from Kenya?
Yes. It wasn't Surf then Fog Badge.
I mean,
Surf might have been like before or around Golden Run.
Fog Badge was on the run back.
Yes. Yeah, that was rough. that part was kind of unfortunate, but after that, the rest of the run I'm just reading your chat. I hate to tell you this, buddy. I don't think either of you are making playoffs.
No. This game was for pride more than anything.
Exactly. Oh, that's what I said from the start. I was like, I hoped that neither of you would like phone it in. And both of you were fighting really hard. Fortunately for you, Pytlovan found a level 3 Mewtwo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, before Mr. Pokemon, and switched to it, taught Waterfall immediately, and kind of pigeonholed, pigeonholed himself into thinking that he wasn't going to use it for a move for a main for too long, and then of course like Pass being in Kanto and the SS ticket being on the way to Blackthorn, you were pretty much stuck with your mains for a long while. So again, faith in your Charizard paid off, not teaching Waterfall immediately, because Pytlovan taught Waterfall really quickly on that Mewtwo.
Because Waterfall is what, 70 or 80 power?
80.
It's
80.
nowhere near as good as Surf being 95.
No. So, there was a grand majority of the run, of course, before Blackthorn, that the Mewtwo was running Spark, Crunch, Psywave, and Waterfall. So Psywave was actually its most powerful attack in terms of like dealing damage.
Psywave or Psybeam?
A Psybeam, thank you.
Okay, because we had a Psybeam team. I'm like, why would you not teach that to a Mewtwo?
No! No! What? Snowbear, we're not accusing anybody of anything. This was a hard-fought match. Go away.
Oh,
this was a ridiculously hard-fought match. Both of you guys were playing your hearts out. Yeah, maybe trying a little too hard in places. It was funny because both of you were running into the same optionals.
Really? Because I thought I had more. This might be the run I've had the most optionals and the most like one-tile misses that I've had all tournament.
So you were trailing by like a slight bit for a good portion of Johto, especially in the second half, but it wasn't by much, because you did a couple of checks quicker, like oh man, what was it? I mean, obviously you got Fly early on, and Pytlovan ended up doing that on the way back from Kenya. But you did Laker Rage Cut, and you did Chuck earlier.
Yeah, I figured if I was going to get Cyanwood's Fly Point, if I just got access to Strength, I might as well do that now, since I hadn't even touched the tower, the lighthouse.
Yeah, and that was I thought that was a good idea. I thought that you going back and checking the lighthouse later, after you had been down to the last badge for a while, might not have been the correct play. It just depends on what you think of your opponent. Would your opponent have done Lighthouse early? Which Pytlovan did Lighthouse before Morty, before Mahogany. So that was the first thing. Yeah, I thought that was interesting, that the routing differences along that portion. Morty, yes, being logically required, and not just logically required, deadbeat required, because you would have only had 6 badges and the card key. So Morty would have given you Tin Tower access and your guaranteed 7th badge. There was only 6. No, there was only 5 before. Yeah. So Morty was in fact very required. So I was trying to spend the entire run making sure, because Storm badge was in the tower. So logically, whether you want to consider that logically or a hard require, Snowbear, you can, or Ergo. I think Ergo is the one in charge of the stat document. You can go ahead and discuss that. I'm going to consider that a hard require, though, because you're not checking Blackthorn and Beyond or Basement without those items. So Basement, being a huge find. You had the Pokegear, you had HMO 7 and HMO 6.
And Rising Badge.
No, that's what it was. It wasn't HMO.
Yeah, you basically, the entirety of all of Johto lights up. You're like, where's my Kanto access? It's just sitting on 44.
Yeah, and it was post-strength ice path. So you needed to do.
Wasn't it in the island on 44?
No.
Was it pre-ice path for SS ticket? I thought it was.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was.
Because my biggest concern was when I went to Lighthouse.
Yeah, what did I mix it up with? I mixed it up with something. I thought it was in. I thought it was the quote unquote island in the strength puzzle for Ice Path, but yeah, no, you're right. It was the island.
That was my biggest concern. As if someone gets SS ticket early and they've already done Lighthouse. I considered Lighthouse one of my greatest outs for density at the time that I did it. That's why I went back to it.
No, I mean, at that part makes sense. Nobody found Secret Potion. Nobody found Red Scale. I was actually worried that that Claire would have the Secret Potion after you had just done the Lighthouse and be like, oh, that would be unfortunate to have to go back and do it again. Since I would imagine that would be your option. But obviously a Rainbow Badge being before Rare Music is Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? I need to provide context. So you're talking both you and Pytlovan are in contention for Link to the Past randomizer playoffs.
We're
Gotcha.
we're both playing in
Okay.
the open league, so it's only week 2. There's plenty of games yet,
Yes.
but I believe we're in opposite
Gotcha.
conferences, so there's a non-zero
Well,
chance that happens.
if you're not eliminated, you're in contention. Are
Well, of
you not?
course. No.
Exactly. And congratulations again on getting your second victory in this tournament. Um, we hope to see more from you out of here. Have you enjoyed your time?
At times, I'm frustrated because I'm beating myself, but I always do that with rando. So
You know what?
It's part of rando.
that is 100% fair. How many bonks? I'm curious. Yo, that's actually sick.
It's a small number of bonks only because of how many optionals I think I whacked into. And also, early flash kind of helps with that, because you see it go over 500 if you do, like, Dark Whirl or something.
I don't even... I will get that many bonks, flash or no flash. I will get between 480 and 580 bonks regardless. I am not the best at movement. My specialty is more logic and battle mechanics. I consider I'm probably not the best player, but I can think. So yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else that you wish to talk about? Anybody in chat have anything they wish to ask?
I'll say one thing. Now that I'm pretty much comfortable with how I'm playing Extreme, now I got to figure out Crazy.
Crazy, there's not too much extra, at least in terms of tournament Crazy, because it looks like you know most of the hidden items. It's hidden items, berries, and then time-based events. So your week, man, I forget what they're called, but the daily trainers, they give items, so they're in rotation. Some of them are unlocked behind gym badges. I know the one on between New Bark and Cherry Grove is unlocked via the Zephyr badge, but I don't remember how the rest of them are. But yeah, there's not too many more. Pytlovan checked the... No, you checked the Sandstorm TM on your way back from Victory Road to New Bark. That is Crazy, but not Extreme.
Oh, that gets shuffled in Crazy. Okay.
Correct, yes.
Good to know stuff like that.
Yeah, and then
I do want to
berry trees and hidden items.
Yeah, I do want to step in where you are and maybe call a few of those when we get into the second stage here, because after this round, anyone
I'm not in yet. I need to win.
Oh,
I need to win out. My buckle is not good enough.
Oh boy. No, I meant like in the commentary booth. Obviously, we probably heard me with Snowbear this season.
Commentary is a lot of fun. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. From a learner's perspective, you pick up a lot of stuff by commentating and watching. Both like any kind of battle. It doesn't matter what kind of experience that the other runners have. Is everybody brings something to the table, and normally I can pick out at least one new thing that I learned from each match that I watched. I had something that I wanted to bring up to that end here, and I all of a sudden forgot what it was. Because I think there was a movement that I hadn't seen before that one of you did, and I can't remember which one it was, and I was like, oh, actually, that's a really sick movement. I need to keep that in mind. Oh man, I'll have to watch the VOD over, but I know that you can almost find something new to learn from every single match that you watch. So I definitely recommend coming to the commentary booth at some point.
Yeah, and that's not just exclusive to here in Crystal Randomizer. Every randomizer that you're a fan of, if you like what you see on the screen and you feel like you can come volunteer and call a game, get involved in that game's tournament Discord or talk to someone at SpeedGaming and they can hook you up.
Yep. Yeah, so anything else from chat? I don't think so. Thank you, Raylan and the rest of the SpeedGaming crew for hosting us today. thank you, Zaruvyen, and unfortunately, Pytlovan, sorry that you weren't able to join us for the interview. Hope you have a good rest of your day at class. And Zaruvyen, I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Again, congratulations on your victory, and we hope to see you in future events.
Yeah, thanks for the commentary session. Thank you again, Raylan and SpeedGaming and the tournament organizers. Obviously, this is our last game for me this season. I'll finish 2-4 and I'll be happy with that. You'll probably hear from me as we advance into Crazy for stage 2. So stay tuned.
Word, that sounds fantastic. All right, well, take care, guys. Chat, thank you for hanging in there and yelling at me whenever I missed a check. Pokegear especially. And we'll see you later. All right, bye-bye now.